If there was an emotion that you could attach to what you do around food, what would be that one emotion?
I don't even have to think. It would be joy.
Welcome to A Recipe For, a series that celebrates the joy of food and explores what's lost without it. Today's wonderful guest is Carol from the Avenues Youth Project, and you are Programme Director.
I am, yes.
And you're really here to remind us about the profound effect that food has on us in our lives. It's not just about sustenance, is it? It's about sparking those emotions of joy and creating lasting memories around the table.
Definitely.
And today you're sharing a bit of a special recipe that does all of those things for you. So tell us what that recipe is.
So this is the beautiful, vibrant courgette, which I'm a bit of a fraud because it's not actually my recipe. The original recipe came from a friend.
Don't worry. Don't worry. We'll gloss over that, Carol. We'll gloss over. No, but that's what food's about, isn't it? That's what food's about.
It is. I went to visit her at her home, and she basically was feeding her children, and this is what she was feeding them. And once I tasted it, I mean, it was the first time I'd ever had a courgette. So
oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, it's a big thing then.
Very big. And it was an eye opener. It was super tasty, and I loved it. And it's something that I've gone on to serve to my children and family members who they love it as well.
But it's not just a recipe, is it?
It's not.
No, it's a story and a memory, and it's an identity.
Definitely.
And
yeah, it's a very simple recipe to make. It's very cheap to make, depending what you put in it. It's a good one, and it's tasty.
Well, yes. That's the main thing, isn't it?
That's the main thing.
Brilliant. Well, I'm really, really looking forward to, first of all, tasting it, and then second of all, chatting about it.
There you go.
Let me serve it. Oh,
look at that. It's lovely. You've got everything in that. You've got your carbs, your protein. It's all there.
There you are.
Thank you.
My goodness, it looks absolutely delicious. And one of my favourite things in the whole world, a prawn. Happy already. I'm happy we haven't started chatting yet. It's great. I'm really, really looking forward to this, Carol. Oh, yes. What's not love? Prawn spaghetti, tomato sauce.
And courgettes.
And courgettes.
Yeah.
All with a crunch.
It screams health.
You just said you served it to your daughter and your family and stuff.
Yes.
What's their reaction then?
I think the first time I served it to them, there was a bit of a, what is that? Because we're from a typical sort of West Indian household, and this isn't typical West Indian. And we literally will have things like sweet potato. Typical meal is macaroni and cheese with lamb or something like that. Brought this to the table, but they were the same as me. It was really delicious. They loved it. So my daughter, she served it up to her kids. It is surprising because my experience with food, it would be something like an apple pie, where my mum used to make apple pie when we would go and pick blackberries and apples and things like that. But this is...
It's really, really, really good.
It's one of these things that you can adapt it to kind of like world recipes. Yeah. So you can make it Italian and you can make it West Indian. Yeah. You can add some African spices and things like that.
But that's the great thing about food, Carol, isn't it? It's about passing that information down from generation to generation so we can look after ourselves nutritionally.
And I think where I work at the Avenues, we strive to teach the kids how to make nutritious dishes, and that gets embedded into my own kind of the way that I live and the way that I feed my family.
Tell me a little bit more about the Avenues.
I think with a lot of youth organisations, you're proud of the work you do. However, with the Avenues, I truly feel that it's embedded in me, and I think it's because I did go there as a young person. I did volunteer there, so I'm super invested in it as an organisation. Plus, I've seen what the Avenues has done for me. I've seen what it's done for my children. I've seen what it's done for people in the community.
Carol, tell me about the wonderful relationship that Sainsbury's have with Comic Relief and how that's helped the Avenues.
It's helped massively, especially around the time of the summer holidays and the half terms and things like that. Through Feeding Britain, we've got money through them, and they give us a grant so that we can feed the young people. We offer a breakfast bar, fresh fruit and vegetable throughout the days, but also lunch.
Key moments of the day.
Most definitely.
If there was an emotion that you could attach to what you do around food and the education of that, what would be that one emotion?
I don't even have to think. It would be joy. There's nothing more joyful than when that penny drops with the kids and they realise that I can go and buy chips from the shop, or I can go and buy 2 potatoes and come here and make this with this and that with that and da da da. And it is, and they will tell their mum stuff. And when the parents start asking for recipes and oh, my son came and he cooked for me yesterday, because we're a melting pot of different countries, but at the Avenues, we are all one. You need to wash your dishes, you need to cook, you need to do all of this stuff. And they love it. Cooking is one of the activities that is always full. It's always full, there's always a waiting list. And the kids will come out and they share it with as many people as possible. And we do try and encourage this, like young people sitting at a table, eating together. Our primary school children that come over, we provide them with tea time. So it's a sandwich and like a drink and a biscuit, and they have their tea, but they have to sit at the table with the youth workers. And it's basically getting them to decompress from school and then getting ready to play and have fun. School's over, we're here now. But you'll find that space is where they will disclose things. That they will tell you, I'm so mad, this has happened, and they will. You just get that opportunity to do it over the food, because it's not as though you're grilling them.
Well, it's to an aside, isn't it?
Yes.
It's way easier when you're actually doing something or eating something to have that conversation.
Yes.
And it just comes out quite naturally, doesn't it? Because food is more than just sustenance.
I mean, I can't express enough. Food will bring everybody together. If you've got any kind of, like, if we want to attract young people to a project, there's going to be food and they'll be in. We've done focus groups with some young people, and what comes back all the time is that, oh, it's my second home. It feels like family. And I think that's something deliberate that we do, because we are the consistent thread through those young people, the children and their lives.
And it's interesting that you talk about security, because it's not just about physical security, it's also about that emotional security that's built
100%,
up around food.
Yep.
If you had a magic wand, what would you do to change the systems that so nutritious food was there for us all? For us all.
I think everybody needs to understand that food poverty is a real thing. It's not just that, oh, well, they've got chips tonight with some fish fingers and that's it. And then tomorrow they might not eat. And like, they need to understand it's real. Unfortunately, where we're based, it's in a deprived ward. And you've got families out there who they're coming to the youth centres for their main meal. And we've even got young people who will be like, oh, can I take some home for my mum? So it's like, you look at that, how do you say no to a young person that is, you can't, but then you look at the way that youth clubs are set up, and particularly the Avenues. We are thinking about the nutrition, we're thinking about preparation. We do teach the children how to budget. When we go out for a cooking session, they come with us. They might go to Sainsbury's and say, right, we're going to make this dish, everyone's got £5, make it work. Make it happen. And it's just teaching them all of that stuff. The one thing you should agree on is that we are going to feed the people of our nation, especially like the little ones. As adults, we'll make it work, but the little ones, they rely on us. And they don't see the economic or even the health issues that come along with providing food, because mum makes it work. But as they get older, they don't know about cooking proper food. And it's just this horrible cycle that you just look at a little boy at a youth club and think, okay, which direction are you going to go in? And it's just that myself and my amazing team, they try and get them to go in the right direction.
By feeding them.
By feeding them.
And imparting time and knowledge
Yeah.
love and care,
Yes.
to put them back out into what is a very difficult world, and sometimes into their own very difficult personal circumstances, to go on.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's just that quiet word in your ear, but it comes down to what's on the plate at the end of the day, doesn't it? What a wonderful, wonderful lady you are.
Oh,
What a
bless you.
fantastic organisation.
Thank you.
Thank you, and the very, very best of luck with the
thank
avenues.
you.
And I will await my invitation.
Oh, we will definitely send one.
Absolutely love that. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me.
More than welcome. Thank you.